What's going on, everyone? As you all come on in, I'm going to do this talk with you guys. It was over something last night. Peace to the chat, to all those coming on in. Like I said, I only got a few more days and I'll go back on my other channel. But I wanted to do this talk with you guys, you know what I'm saying, to give y'all some stuff to listen to and to go off of. Because our people need help, man. Our people need help. And I tried to talk with a brother last night on the Prophet of Thought series. You can see it in the description below. I'm going to also put in his link to his channel in the description after this live. Some people defeat themselves before anybody else gets to them. Would you believe that? And when they defeat themselves before anybody else gets to them, you can't save them if they don't want to save themselves. You can't fix them if they don't want to be fixed. You can't. Some people have to want to change themselves. I learned that through time and error. Again, the mark time for this, where I start out doing this conversation or looking at this, is from 1 hour 54 seconds and 21. And I want y'all to listen to this. This is a young brother who is going to be talking. And what's going on, Jay? Yeah. I want y'all to hear this, and I want y'all to get y'all opinion. Like I said, everybody. Sometimes I wish some of y'all would turn off social media and just think. Pick up a book, read, get yourself together. Let me go ahead and play this for y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Now, the person is of study that we're going to be going over is a guy named Time Bandit. That's what he calls himself. He calls himself Time Bandit. And I want you to understand his mindset of how he sees himself. I want you to understand what he envisions himself or how he puts himself. Nobody wants you can put in what you think, but I want you to understand that a lot of these people, a lot of black people, have a self-defeated mindset. So let's play it.
Oh, my bad. Damn, that's why I jumped off. I'm like, damn, they can't even hear me.
I couldn't hear you before. This is my first time hearing you.
Oh, well, man, I get what y'all saying, but the whole part of the throw the black woman away part is where it just draw the line in the sand, because it just don't make too much sense to do that to me.
Which one? No.
And I feel like, since I can't take the black off my skin, no matter how I feel about the weakest link of the community, I'm gonna be viewed as that. Like how y'all was saying, how stereotypes are real, that we all will always be seen as that, no matter what. So all we can.
Okay, here's the thing. I think.
Okay, so the first thing about it is that this young brother sees himself as, no matter what, I will always be seen as the weakest link in the community. No matter what, I will always be seen as the less than or inferior of the community. I want you to understand that whenever I see a black person who is doing something progressive for their life, their family, they don't count themselves as no bum. The people on my panel don't count themselves as less than and inferior. The people I speak to don't count themselves as less than inferior. Nobody destroys the black man better than the black man. But when you self-defeat yourself and say that I see myself as less than or the lesser part of the community, and we got to stop with trying to identify with those who do not care for themselves. We really need to stop. That's very self-destructive. Let me play something else.
I think it's indicative of every black person, man and woman, to separate themselves from niggas. We have to loudly, proudly profess to the world that I am not with these niggas.
Yep.
In any facet of nigga action, we must separate ourselves, and that includes the women. Women want to jump into melee every time another black woman do some dumb nigga bitch shit, for the sake of solidarity. They shouldn't do that. They're hurting their reputation, and they're shoving off men like King Sigma.
So let's talk about that. There's a lot of men and women that don't act like niggas. We get up. What's going on, SKC? There's a lot of men and women who get up, put on their clothes, go to work, speak with a vocab, know how to conduct themselves, and know how to carry on. It will blow my mind that I would see an SKC, a Jay, a LaShawn, anybody in this chat that would say that I'm a nigga. Why? Why do y'all keep on wanting to be compared to the ignorance and belligerence and bane of society? Why would you want to be professed like that? Like, listen, man, at some point, you got to learn when to say, yo, I got to separate myself from this. Nigga bitches like selling their pussy for $20 or goddamn a cigarette or $40. Women, you can't get them to do that decorum of shit because they're like, I got respect for myself. I was raised better than that. I have some type of self-respect and dignity. Men, you do not get them to act out of character or get them to lower themselves to that of degenerates in society because they say, I have dignity. I know where I came from. I know what I built. I know what I'm built upon. So I don't have to act like you fuckboys that fuck up the community for those of us who actually are trying to build upon the community. I don't know why we keep on trying to empathize with these motherfuckers. I don't know why. Y'all keep on saying don't throw them out, but if they already have the mentality of that they are less than or they threw themselves out, then why are you? Why are you? We're always being told as the black society to hold on to the niggas. Hold on to what? Are niggas buying up property? Are niggas filing taxes? Are niggas taking care of black wholesome families? Stop, man. Stop.
That's what they're doing to themselves. We have to separate ourselves from our lowest common denominator. The only reason that the world sees us as the same is because we have this bond of brotherhood, that's slowly waning.
No,
that we shouldn't have with niggas.
No, it's not.
No, it's not because of our skin. No, it's not because of our skin.
Some people think that because you're black and I'm black and I'm a nigga and you're black, you should co-sign me in my fuckery. I'm black. I have multiple kids. I fucked up my life. Regardless of which, only God can judge me. Only Wakanda can judge me. You should not say something. I fucked up. I made multiple babies. I might have a record or two, but you should still allow me in. Not so. You don't get the same prestige to talk the same type of ish I'm talking. You don't get to sit at my table for those who walk and toe the line and actually did what they needed to do in society. You don't get to come around and start trying to bogart and saying that you deserve to sit at our table. I see motherfuckers that literally don't even want to take care of their kids, but then all of a sudden I deserve a fine ass bitch and I deserve a woman that's still a virgin. But hold up, nigga, you done impregnated 4 or 5 women. You can't even take care of your own fucking kids. I see dudes who talking mad cash shit about black men who are literally building and doing things outside of the community and say that you wish you could be like me. But I'm like, hold up. How does that guy want to be like you, but he moved out of the community and you can't even get a fucking goddamn notoriety letter? You can't even get a credit background check for you. Why would that man want to go down to your level? All because we the same color? I'm supposed to support you? We got this ideal or mindset that, listen, just because I'm black don't mean I got to support you. We really need to stop that bullshit. Just because I'm black, I got to support you. I think that has fucked us up enough. I will support people that are positive, enduring, that are doing the right thing. People with ambitions and goals. People that are building families. People that are being productive people in society. I'm not supporting niggas. A lot of y'all think that because you fucked up, you automatically get a good credit report among the black people who aren't doing anything wrong. I think that's bullshit. SKC takes care of his family. He has a job. He went to school. I'm not going to compare SKC or you put him in the same category to a nigga. Jay got married and had her child. Jay raised a family with her husband at the time. She got her degree. I'm not going to compare her to a bitch that had 2 kids with men and then try to tell you, well, guess what? Through common law marriage, I'm just like you, Jay. No, you're not, bitch. You're not the same. You got knocked up by 2 niggas. You are not the same. She went to school. She got married. Then she had a kid. That is the proper order of how you do things. Not, well, I'm going to fucking suck my way through society and have a baby, but then I still want a man with no kids to take me on and my children and fucking give me that life that I believe I deserve. No, bitch. You're going to have to work extra hard. Because now, instead of me just taking on you, I got to take on you and all your deeds that you did up until now. You are a used fucking Honda. Fuck out of here with all this crazy shit.
Again, because they don't treat Africans like niggas. They treat them like doctors and engineers because that's what they are.
Yep.
Okay. And they don't treat Indians like niggas who share, many of whom share the same skin color. It has nothing to do with skin color. It has something to do with ignorant ass niggas and people who won't say, I'm not with these ass pants simple niggas.
Well, you know what it is?
We have to say that shit.
You know what it is, Game Changer? See, Time Bandit, he's one of those brothers that, fortunately, he's living in a bubble. He sees the whole world from the standpoint of a black ADOS, right? He doesn't understand that even just in the continent of Africa, there's like 1.2, 1.3 billion black-skinned people. Now, when you take the other continents, do you understand there's like probably like, what, 3 billion black people on the earth? You got to get out of that bubble, bro. You're going by the fact that you're living in America. Look, the more research I do and the more comparison I do, the United States of America is the most dangerous, unsafe place for a black man on earth. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
So you talk, no one's throwing away black women. You must not have just heard me. Bro, I got IG DMs right now. A woman from LA just sent me a DM, right? And I said, I'm gonna go work out after this shit because the DM she sent me, she's an Ethiopian woman. I mean, just so fucking fine, so slim thick that she'll just make you be like, I'm not fucking with no 8 hours. Yeah, so what I'm trying to tell you is that, man, you're in a bubble that's been programmed into you, but you got to start thinking outside of that bubble at this point, bro, because the same women that you're trying to protect, those same women slept with Jason Roger Pope, and he's just one of possibly millions of white men throughout their own groupings. Remember, Everyone's been talking about Jason.
Let me tell you this right now. And I'm gonna go to right now. I'm doing a live. I know but I'm gonna bring on SKC after this because we gotta do our collab. I want you to understand this. Black individuals who are doing normally what we do in everyday life, we're not impressed by other people because we're doing the same thing. We're moving at the same pace. We're competing on the same platforms. We're actually busting our ass into these boardrooms, into these offices, onto these work sites. We're doing our diligence. We work hard for our respect. But see, belligerent to the nigga, because you are black or you are a pigment, you cannot be considered anywhere close to them. Mind you, you probably have people of a color that they consider superior working for you, calling you up for ideas, saying, sir, no, sir, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Like I'm not sure if some of y'all understand that there are black people in leadership positions. You literally had a black president. You literally had black people who are running and doing things. So I'm going to go to a panel after this live, and we're going to go talk about it. Let's break down the mindset of a nigga. Coming up next.